Greetings of the day. This is Ida Sarah Joseph from grade 9, and I would like to speak about the topic racial inequalities. Racial inequalities, otherwise known as racism, is technically defined as imbalances in the distribution of power, economic resources, and opportunities. The only way to stop racial inequality is to treat everyone equally and see everyone equally as well, regardless of skin color, gender, or nationality. And for this to become possible, we must speak up and we must raise our voices against this inequality. For everyone deserves equal rights, and all races deserves to be seen equally. Now, a person's so-called race can never define their personality. We can never judge a person. We all have equal rights and opportunities. Now, I would like to conclude by saying that speaking ourselves is the only way for the world to hear us. So we must find our voice and speak ourselves loud and clear for the world to hear. We must speak about what we want, and we must say what we want clearly. And I will say what I want. I want equal rights for all, regardless the race. I want equality in races. And that's what I wanted to share. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hello, I am Aditya Sanji. Today I am going to talk about economic inequality. Economic inequality is the unequal distribution of income and opportunity between different groups in a society. It is a concern in almost all the countries around the world, and often people are trapped in poverty with a little chance of climbing the social ladder. Enough economic inequality can transform a democracy into a plutocracy, where the society is ruled by the rich. It is impacted by many other forms of inequality, including wealth, political power, and social status. Now here are 6 policies to reduce economic inequality. First one is increase the minimum wage. Second one is expand the earned income tax. Third one is build assets for working families. Fourth one is invest in education. Fifth one, make the tax code more progressive. And sixth one, end residential segregation. Thank you.
I am Melina Cage. I am here to talk about gender inequality. Gender inequality acknowledges how an individual's life is affected due to an imbalance between the genders. It states how men and women are not equal, and the parameters on which they are separated are cultural norms and biology. Detailed studies show that different kinds of experiences, whereas gender come across specific dominants like personality, career, life expectancy, family, life interest, and much more, cause gender inequality. Gender inequality is something that has existed in India for centuries and has resulted in some serious issues. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jyotika Ganesh of grade 9, and I'm here to talk about racial inequality. Racial inequality or racism is a false belief that group of humans possess different behavioral traits corresponding to physical appearance and can be divided based on superiority of one race over another. Modern variants of racism are often based in social perceptions of biological differences between people. For example, racism in Australia traces community attitudes, political non-compliance, and government negligence. So, to promote an egalitarian society, anti-racist activities should be adopted. And anti-racism includes beliefs, actions, movements, and policies which are adopted or developed in order to oppose racism. Some examples of anti-racist movements are Civil Rights Movement, Anti-Apartheid Movement, and Black Lives Matter. Hate crime laws, affirmative actions, and bans on racist speech are also examples of government policy which is intended to suppress racism. Thank you.
It's not that opinion when your heart just like a drum, beating louder with no way to guard it. When it all seems like it's wrong, say louder out and join to that feeling we're just getting started.
And when the nights get colder and the rhythms got you falling behind,
just dream about that moment when you look keep going and stay up until we see the sunrise. And we say, I wanna dance, the music's got me going, and nothing that can stop how we move. Yeah, let's make a mess and leave just like it Kodungallur, like a dancing fool. We don't need to worry, 'cause when we fall we know how to land. Don't need to talk, just walk the walk tonight. 'Cause we don't need permission to dance. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. We don't need permission to dance. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Well, let me show you, and then we can keep the fire alive. 'Cause it's not over till it's over. Say one more time. Say, I wanna dance, the music's got me going, and nothing can stop how we move. Hey, let's take a pass and live just like it golden and rolling like a dancing fool. Like a dancing fool. We don't need to worry, 'cause when we fall we know how to land. Talk, just walk the walk tonight. 'Cause we don't need permission. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. We don't need permission to dance. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. We don't need permission to dance. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. We don't need permission to dance. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. 'Cause we don't need permission to dance. It's not that opinion when your heart just like a drum, beating louder with no way to guard it. When it all seems like it's wrong, sing louder out and join to that feeling we're just getting started.
And when the nights get colder and the rhythm's got you falling behind,
Just dream about that moment when you look yourself right in the eye. Then you say, I wanna dance, the music's got me going, and nothing that can stop how we move. Yeah, let's take a pass to live just like it golden and rolling like a dancing fools.
we don't need to worry, 'cause when we fall we know how to land.
Hello everyone, I am Aishwarya studying in grade 9 in Aura Global School, Kodungallur, and I have made a PPT on the 10th Global Goals, Reducing Economic Inequality, as a part of the SDGs project. There are wide varieties of economic inequality, most notably measured using the distribution of income and the distribution of wealth. Besides economic inequality between countries or states, there are important types of economic inequality between different groups of people. Types of economic measurements focus on wealth, income, and consumption. There are many methods for measuring economic inequality, the Gini coefficient being a widely used one. Research suggests that greater inequality hinders economic growth, and the land and human capital inequality reduce growth more than the inequality of income. Where areas globalization has reduced global inequality between nations, it has increased inequality within nations. Now comes the important part, how to reduce economic inequality. We can reduce it by increase the minimum wage, expand the earned income tax, build assets for working families, invest in education, make the tax code more progressive, and residential segregation. Thank you.
Hi all, I'm Mithuna from grade 7. Here I am with a poem called The Wee Speaker. She is a little girl, aging 9 or 10. Short, serene, slim, with a luminous look. Obtaining no formal education, possessing many a dream glorious. At sharp 5 every morning her day dawns. Her dirty sack she takes and off she goes. Roads, rail tracks, parks, and even private lawns. What will she get and where, she never knows. Parents long unwell and struggling siblings. She serves them with utmost care abundant. She collect pans, iron strings, old bottles, exchange and make a meager amount. Thus the little goddess solemnly toils, feeds all, sleeps hungry, often full of smiles. Thank you.
Hi all, I am Mayuri Manoj studying in grade 9 at Aura Global School, Kodungallur. I and my friends are here to share our works on the 10th Sustainable Development Goal, that is reducing inequality. We have chosen educational inequality.
Hi, my name is Arpita, studying in grade 8. Today I am doing a digital painting on the topic educational inequalities.